Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I welcome you all back to Mr. Bebede TV. Charlie, I sat and I said, Yakunya. See the DB, I'm catching the Miatan, and Yakunya say, Charlie, say about lifestyle entertainment. Charlie, be a training, be a rabbit, and I say about lifestyle sports entertainment, be a training, be a rabbit, and I say, near discussing one or two sets of so. As usual, I see the DB, Mamma, Charlie, sports, and then they can get the back to back to back to back to back to back, sir. Charlie, I sat and I said, this is Bebede sports, Charlie, be a training, be a rabbit, and I say, discussing so far transfers in the course, and I mean, some of these countries, so some of the countries, so must start your league already. So from next week going, I mean, starting from Friday, you will start into various leagues. The one or two things and money, the basic analysis, some one or two things about these matches in the because. So for now, let's stick to the transfer, and as you already know, say, I mean, Rodrigo Cascante to Barcelona is subject to medical, but as it stands now, why in the medical and we are, I think say what sign people what sign contract now. From tomorrow going be an mobile on Velina, they are saying said they are going to give him the number 16 jersey. I mean Femi Lopez and my 16 jersey no but Femi Lopez for he will switch Obaka question number 7 jersey, then Rodri will now take his iconic jersey number 16. I mean from the days at Manchester City in the Spanish national team now my WhatsApp Barcelona no jersey number 16 now no message. So doing now first my first price, the first amount was 60 million euros. Yeah, 60 million euros now. 60 million add-ons, 60 million euros add-ons now. Barcelona for provided like SNA, Man City for accept of an as I said say my Obabe. So total package in the 76 million 76 million euros, yes. So Chelsea for also no for now no almost much kakra, yeah, but they are sure to I mean Napoli, no. I mean, a loan with options to buy. Yeah, club to club negotiations, everything is done. 3 million euros loan fee. Now option to buy. There are set in my so many clauses in my contract. I mean, I think say by the end of the season, it's a Napoli for option to buy for now. The option to buy. So let's stick with that option to buy. Yeah. So moving on to the next one. In this video, we will keep it short and we will keep it simple. Malek Fofana, Leon for winger, no, right winger. I mean, yeah, left winger. He's a very good winger, fast wing. Why every personal time to Roma. So right now, no, club to club negotiation is still going. I mean, Leon for person keeping by Leon for no. More discover more beton, more they don't mess around, they don't joke around. And like Florentina so far, so I mean, home for Epe, Florentina for striker Moise Kean. Yeah, Moise Kean, that Italian born player of Ivory Coast for like he was. Nick Perez, yeah, I'm a Cote d'Ivoire, but he decided to play for the my Italian national team. As I said, Como for Arsenal, I think 25 million or 23 million euros for my Como my Fiorentina some per Moise came by. Fiorentina for insisting some per around 30 million. I mean euros. So I think say good for them. I mean, looking at they will be playing in the Champions League this season with a couple of Super Coppa Italia and the Serie A. No. They need more players, so they are doing some really good signings. I think say we all know say Omar Sane Chaloba, a good experienced centre back. I know he has so much experience in the UEFA Champions League. I'll bet him more and no more pay Lian de Lab by Lian de Lab the Adabraka. Chelsea for us they insist on more pay around 40 million pounds. 40 million pounds is around 50 something million euros, and I'm getting to 50 million euros. So 30 million euros for Moise Kean there. Say I think say it's a good deal because Moise Kean for the past two seasons and 2-3 seasons I was spending with Fiorentina. He's been fantastic. Almost all the time, almost all the time. First 2-3 players, I mean 3-4 players, top scorer in the Serie A. He was always in there. I think say it's a good move then. So Emiliano Martinez to Juventus, so the deal has been cancelled because Aston Villa for asking price for Emiliano Martinez, and I think say Juventus was on team matches, so the deal has been called off. Our final MI is off. It's official. Saying deal has been called off. So Juventus for they move into Omako Space Aquacofa goalkeeper Vicario. Yeah, Vicario loan deal with option to buy and at the end of the season, the performance so the performance of better in the deal of Juventus, so Juventus for any normal person signer, they can sign him on a permanent basis. So as I said, Emiliano Martinez to Juventus the deal has been the deal is officially over. I think say my as you all know my Vicario come my Juventus are acquiring the medical. So Juventus carrying goalkeeper and some more than a colon. I think say one year offers from various clubs. Zion Suzuki, now, as I said in my previous video, now I said the deal with my PSG has been called up. The deal is offer. Aston Villa for was were in negotiation with my Parma for them to sign Zion Suzuki. As it stands now, no, agreement has been reached between club to club, my clubs now. Zion Suzuki, will be my. Before I was shooting the video, he was in England and now we're in America. So I think 30 million euros plus 5 million add-ons. So the total package, will be 35 million euros. It's a good deal. Me, that keeper, personally, like, he's been good. He's been good. He lies at my Belgium, Club Brugge, or Parma. World Cup, he had a very fantastic World Cup. I think say not PSG was an ideal place. Like a player, he's a goalkeeper who passed the ball. He's very good with his feet, passing from the back. He's very confident on the ball. His passing ability is very good. So Luis Enrique needed this type of player. But I think, say, as I said in the previous video, it was the difference. The deal being called off wasn't from the club to club, the club side. It was from the player side and his camp. So moving to Aston Villa there is a good deal. Still, Emiliano Martinez will also say Emiliano Martinez and Movia. You're going to be a backup goalkeeper to Emiliano Martinez, and I think say a bad deal. So are you body so to Manchester City? News as it stands now, City for Rodri ama Manchester. Amaton Rodri ama Barcelona. They on the replacement a player or more person more turn. Are you body? But I say club to club negotiation. Heading. But I was a 64% come turn now more than Leo for loan. Now sign Leo number 1 season. Say City for still they want to sign Enzo Fernandez. Say just for more deadline automatic. I think last week Friday say they have one my deadline so mobile Enzo Fernandez for I think 120 million pounds. Yes. By deadline now actually still City for the almost GD some way to sign Enzo Fernandez from Manchester City. Chelsea. And moving on, young Cancelo, so I moving to like me. He's back to Barcelona. What terminating the contract is, El Ali, I was Saudi Arabia, Waba Barcelona right now, no Wababe was signing like why medicals I'll be signing Wababe Barcelona player. So Barcelona team this season is going to be a very good team. I think say this season the target should be the UEFA Champions League because they've won the La Liga for 2 consecutive seasons. Or match La Liga not also 2 seasons. So I think the focus should be the Champions League. Since 2015, Barcelona have won Team Champions League. So the likes of Antonio Gordon about Rodri about Cancelo about. So I think say the focus should be the Champions League, the UEFA Champions League, not the La Liga. But some team UEFA Champions League, La Liga La Liga and be bonus among. It's a good on my couple of signings, great signings. I think say the only my position Akaye or more striking department in Lewandowski, Corner, Masanton, Ferran Torres. They are hoping someone will sign Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez so Atletico Madrid for I made I'll make your Masan's clear say they're not going to send Julian Alvarez to Barcelona. So it's not it's high time to Barcelona for make like I'm looking for other options. If you someone pay Julian Alvarez, they should I think say Ska I think over almost over 150 million pounds squad. I think 150, 60, 70, 180 million euros be I think it will be enough to sign Julian Alvarez, but are Barcelona willing to spend that amount of money? That's a question for another day. And I saw something before coming to shoot video. They are saying Jose Mourinho has approved the signing of my Martin Zubimendi. He has approved the interest in Madrid signing the my Martin Zubimendi. Potential signing. I think say it was almost signed like a proper controller. Say Bernardo Silva obitima there, but Bernardo Silva nyakra like age. Obitima ball over my 40 matches for Real Madrid this season. But Real Madrid for more a couple of players my midfielders, some more midfielders. Kamavinga is still there, Valverde, Chouameni, and Bernardo Silva so hold on. But I won't say Kamuya my Martin Zubimendi, they are only a proper controller right now. The game time with Arsenal will be limited because the sign of Bruno Guimaraes, I bet limiting the game time. Everyone the game time and perform. So the player himself will be. I think say he will accept the move. Like the move to Real Madrid will be a good deal for him. Real Madrid have been chasing this guy for quite a very long time. But I think say it's hard time. Real Madrid for so much a show team, but I think say the only team that was lacking in that Real Madrid team was Rodri. I think say Real Madrid needed Rodri more than needed Rodrigo Cascante more than Barcelona. But Barcelona had the upper edge. I think say Upe player now, like I was saying, my player and Philly said he is needed. I think say Florentino Perez and the board on they were like, it's as a yepe. So that was the reason why I think say it was one of the reasons why I already decided to move it to Barcelona. So I was brought to Barcelona and their lives. Jose Mourinho, so the team, so far so good. I think say this season, almost all the leagues, you experience great matches. I mean, in the La Liga, in the English Premier League, a couple of like so many managers changing add-ons of I mean Enzo Fernandez, sorry, Enzo Maresca started the shell. I mean, losing 3-0 to Arsenal in the Community Shield, and I mean, what shall I say, Banta Nash started ɔnhyɛ ne sapo mu so because this season is there. Pep shoes now like how can you fit in Pep shoes? But he will do his that manager Enzo Fernandez. Sorry, Enzo Maresca. I don't know why I keep on saying Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Maresca, he's that man. I think say he can do the job. I really have much faith in him. I think say he was the man I was rooting for Manchester United at the time. I know was searching for my manager, but I think they decided to stick with my Michael Carrick. And Michael Carrick was a bit my like last season. My kind of time without number say the honeymoon period is over for Michael Carrick. It's hard time say or best like obey BB because or my 1 or 2 signings amount. This is your season. I was say BB because the whole year the last season they know a honeymoon. The honeymoon time is over. So ladies and gentlemen, you the see ya, we will keep the video short. Say the video channel, we will keep the video short, we will keep the video short, and the video will be long. But the debate here so far so good. The debate we have nothing discussing. Near the 1 or 2 cents as usual. So the debate catch them. We go meet again. We see a very the best share.